S's.
Me too. That's how you go quick. It's like you come off the curb and the car just starts to slide.
It does feel like things are a little bit controlled, but a lot slidier in 1.9. That's definitely going to take some getting used to.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Tires now have oversteer.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the change. It's just, it's different.
There's some people who hate it for some reason.
Like, you know what? I feel like I know what the. I know what. I feel like I know how the car should like behave. Now, I can like really good predict it.
It's natural.
A lot easier to. Yeah, it's like a lot easier to drive now.
Man, I don't know how y'all are braking at 75 meters for the fucking chicane.
Mr. Fu is...
I don't even know where any of my braking points are. I'm going by Phil.
Crazy. Yeah, I feel like I'm smashing the brake and it keeps going.
Braking for 130R just feels weird.
Yeah, I'm having trouble there now.
Nah, turn one is definitely the hardest. This car does not like turning and braking at the same time.
Oh, I'm like trail braking all the way through the first turn, which is probably not ideal.
I think it's a mix.
No, I don't think anybody should try what I'm doing because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You can just drift through it, kind of understeering through it all the way. Find the most fun way to drive it, basically.
I could really feel the front tires with the car now.
Yeah. This is a track that I really enjoy and I really feel like I'm bad at. Like I can just never get it.
Technical track.
Yeah. Damn.
This place requires thousands of miles to really get quick at.
And of course,
and Big Grid really helped me get better at this track.
What did?
I did a Own It Enduro, and then also did the Big Grid in the last like month or two.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just getting the time on the track definitely helps.
Yep, and then like different cars.
Well,
as a teenager, what I used to do to practice for this track is, you know, the 1,000-kilometer race from Gran Turismo 4?
Yes.
Yeah, I ran that like 2 or 3 times a year on G27 before any laser scans, because now I knew that was a laser scan version. that really helped.
Man, I was like half second up at one point, but fuck that all up.
When the DLC for this track dropped, though, this track literally had no surface grip. It was pretty nasty.
Am I gonna have time for one more lap? Oh, I'm gonna just barely make it. Holy shit.
I think you did.
Okay, Brian.
Are we
minutes to go.
break
That's
1,
10
break
minutes
2?
left. There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight. We've got 9 minutes to do the business.
I'm
Blue flag.
for all of these.
Got cold brakes all round. Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag.
I loaded an old setup and I had 2 in there. I just didn't know why.
The aggressive has 2 as well.
No, I'm consistent.
Ace.
Yeah, ACC defaults to add 2 for all of their like default setups, except for the web, obviously.
Yellow flag.
It looks like the right front is getting a bit of a beating here.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident. Green flag in sector 3.
Nothing too bad.
So we have 20 people in here right now. Looks like. What is the over/under on how many more people show up for Bathurst?
At least 6.
You think people are going to show up just for Bathurst?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I hope so.
I mean, I definitely hope
I
people.
want more people to come, but I didn't know that people didn't like this track. Or
No breaking into turn 2 at Bathurst. That's the rule.
I think these 2 tracks are amazing.
yeah,
This is like the best way to end it too, just of the all-time tracks.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Bet we'll get Duran and Quig.
Yeah, the car doesn't feel too slow here. I was worried it would be like really sluggish. Alright.
Sector
1 is clear.
A few minutes. Pre-race smoke ritual.
I was a little worried about that too.
No, I bounced the car off the last curb and lost 2/10. No.
Trying to see how much further back I am. Okay, well, 3 seconds back behind you at least. Yep.
Question: are y'all braking for the fast corner near the end?
I'm trying to like tap the brakes to let the car dive in,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really work.
I have to hold it just a little bit.
I'm remembering to put fuel in the car.
We need a sponsor related to fuel before every race. That talks about fueling yourself up, but also your car.
What the fuck is this setup?
You can only be trusted.
You learn how to
Jag-off.
fail.
Only Jag-off setups for coach.
is he racing tonight or not? Yeah, he's in the
He's behind me.
right. Yeah.
Is he quick in his setup?
So we'll find out. With that, I really need Anderson to go like really slow so he doesn't pass me in points.
Mic on.
Just trick.
Mic feedback on. Mic off. Mic feedback off.
I think we're at a 2-point gap going into these races.
So here has
Very little fuel left.
I chose English for the language on Pit House, but it's all Chinese.
Oof.
Any suggestions?
Yeah, Google Lens on your phone.
I mean, that's honestly that's not a terrible idea. Otherwise, I can try to after the races, I can try to look at my pit house and see where the language thing is, and see if I can't just direct you like by view.
Yeah, like I'm looking right now, and I've got English selected under the settings. And
Okay, Brian, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
underneath
left.
all of it is Chinese. Everything is Chinese.
Oh man,
So, oh, I see Pit House here, but then the options are Chinese links.
Okay, Anderson, you need to go like slower the next 2 laps for me, please.
Okay. Well, the pedals work, so I mean, that's good. Alright.
So you just got them and plugged them in today?
Yeah, I literally just got home at 8 o'clock. I got home, I unboxed them, took a quick peek at them, we went out to dinner, and then got home
Your rear
at
brakes are cold. Careful.
7:58. And I'm like, I gotta get these put together. So this is gonna be a bit of an adjustment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too. I can't wait to see what it feels like. Kind of trial by fire here, but
Maybe I should have practiced more. Well, I also didn't even know I was going to be racing though, because I still don't know if my computer's actually going to like last the entire night. I'm scared.
Well, you're still on pole for now, so.
Don't worry, Anderson's running faster already.
You'll forget to hit drive.
He'll forget to hit drive and have 10 liters in the tank.
Actually, 2. That's all I need.
Hey, do it now.
I've already done it.
Fix your fuel.
I've already fixed it.
Alright, but like, fix it.
Alright. Julia, got it.
Pole position. Okay, Brian, you've got half your fuel left.
It's 7. By half a second.
I mean, I blew. I would have been closer, but I blew my last lap on the last corner. I jumped off a curb.
Let's see if Coach Jeffrey's setup works for him.
He hasn't set a lap yet.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
Oh, there he is.
He just did. He's in 3rd now. 4th.
I got a custom setup.
I didn't like it. He had the roll bars at 2-1.
Yeah, that's how the rest of the setup starts to that.
Off.
What was his?
Sector 1 is quick. Brake temperatures are okay.
Springs are
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
18 and 131.
Pretty default. What about his rake? Is there a lot of rake? Or no?
No, I actually just added more. It was at 125 in the front and 129 in the rear.
Oh wow.
For every other race I've run like 133, 134 in the back.
Yeah.
I knocked the wing down. We'll see if that helps with the straight line. The car already doesn't turn, so I just need to make sure I go faced.
I'm using the Coach Dave setups, which for most cars I'm not happy with, but the M2 is just fine.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
I refuse to pay for setups. I will bootleg them.
That's the way to do it. Find someone in the league to give it to you.
Get them on the pants handy, you know, and just like...
That's all it takes. Your guy doesn't like getting dirty. Doesn't mind.
You've just done a 220.09.
Oh yeah, I need to check. Is it freaking raining outside? It is.
Holy moly.
Oh yeah, it do be raining outside. Jesus.
Yellow flag, stay
Are
sharp.
you Tennessee?
Green flag, you're clear.
Alabama.
I'm sorry.
Latin words.
Yes. Nice and hot today here, up in the northeast, with rain tomorrow.
I'm sick and tired of that pollen here.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
It snowed in Minnesota today.
wow. That's awesome.
So all of you
Who the
fuckers can be thankful.
How do you get a C-class license in SRA?
got white
I'm
pollen.
stuck at D4.
Looks like Craft's having a little bit of a problem.
Validated.
Why we did?
Well,
You can do it, Craft. I know it's invalidated, but go fast.
Going fast, mama.
It's fast.
Right now, we're just trying to see if Jeffries or Mullinex has enough time to... Or Molyneux.
It's okay. He butchers everybody's name, so you can butcher his.
Wait, is it Molyneux?
He finds a way to butcher Jacobs somehow.
Wait, how do you pronounce his last name?
You were right. The
Yellow
second
flag.
time.
Molyneux, right?
Yeah.
Molyneux. Molyneux.
Spell go.
If you were
G-A-U-X.
if you were from Louisiana, you'd know how to pronounce it.
Oh no, that's why I looked at it. Like, oh wait,
Well done, mate.
it's Cajun. Damn it, he passed me.
Get wrecked.
Oh, that just means I can push him off the first corner. Let's go.
Yeah, interfere with the class after you've won the championship that you're not even in. You know, move how to make an entire sports fan base hate you in one
The battle of the ages, Anderson versus Craig, and then here goes Molyneux. Just fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like, there goes Molly, damn it.
I can't say his
Mic
name.
on. Mic feedback on.
Chief is having serious issues pronouncing anyone's name at the moment. So
No, the real struggle was pronouncing Bob.
That was pretty
2014. What do you think? Donuts in the pits.
So what you're saying is, all I gotta do is take Anderson out, make sure he finishes behind me, then don't do the next race, so I don't have a bad drop rate. So he's using.
Yeah, well, it's Suzuka. You're supposed to crash into people in the first corner and then blame it on them.
Yeah, why were you in front of me,
Percent,
man? Didn't you know that's offensive?
To who, Brazilians? I'm a Prost guy. I never forget. I wanted that 1990 Ferrari to win that year. That was one of the best F1 cars.
20 minutes. You're in pole.
That was the first successful paddle sequential race car.
Remember, guys, let's all do a pit lane start.
The track temp is
Nice try.
Alright, you go first.
Yeah.
Dude, this pace lap's gonna take 6 years.
I mean, I can force
Just wait for
you
the
into a
Bathurst
pit
one.
start.
Yeah,
I would prefer you not. But if you want, I could slide you a Chris 20 if you want to put Anderson in there.
I was going to say, Anderson's already paid me more than that, so...
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Not on the airwaves.
You can't hear my fan going, by the way. I'm just making sure I can keep.
No, it's silent.
No, you're good.
All right.
It's the engine fans.
Rain fans.
I hit drive. I did it, guys.
That flashing driving button is actually a hack. So I've just hacked all your computers. So get wrecked.
Thank you.
Going through those Alonso calculations to figure out the next move. Minutes before it even starts.
All right. So I told Jeffries that if I did better on my race pace than I did in quali, that I was gonna blame him for his setup. So we'll see. I'm shooting for better than a 22 flat. We'll ignore the fact that it probably means I'm just more used to driving this track in this car.
It's just Gran Turismo out here. It's like when you get the slow BMW street car you need for the championship slicks and call it a day.
You put race tires on any road car, it immediately makes their power rating go like skyrocketed.
Yeah, my Forza strategy.
I remember showing up to a Forza Horizon meetup, like drag race meetup. And they said specifically no all-wheel drive cars, and then me being the dickhead I was, I brought one anyways, and no one ever noticed.
Did you bring a all-wheel drive converted rear-wheel drive car, or something that was always all-wheel drive?
Oh, I brought a Skyline.
Okay, well that's on them for not noticing.
It was like an R3 too, though. It was like...
Well, they made a few models.
Yeah, that's obvious, though.
Not in Forza, they didn't.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
You could get an ATST.
Yeah, you can convert it in the game to rear-wheel drive, but like, if you say no all-wheel drive cars and somebody shows up in a fucking Skyline,
I'm showing up in a Tesla if they say no all-wheel drive.
You should at least be asking the question.
Did anyone should have picked up some minor aero damage.
Oh.
F.
Pre-race damage?
He crashed out of the corner of the.
And even the turns a little bit.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. I'll just slow down a second.
That's it.
I didn't see this in the review.
Damage. Is that all arrow damage?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if any car is the one to do it.
The 20-minute race, you gotta stay out.
Nothing like a little adversity to start the championship season.
Hey, this track's known for controversy.
Dude, my wheels are unreasonably heavy right now. I don't know why.
Maybe it's like that when the car's going slow.
Mom, my power steering's out.
No power steering feels better anyway.
I had my power steering literally blow a hole in the pump while I was driving, so in my car.
I had it happen a couple of times in my STI. That was not fun. I mean, it's fine once you get going, but like...
Oh yeah, when you're slow.
Yeah, I was supposed to park, and then when I got to the parking part, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I had the music blasting, and I kind of realized that something's wrong, but when I tried to pull in the parking spot, I'm like, okay.
I was inside.
Drink your water before the race if you got it now.
I've already finished my sweet tea. I'm sad.
Your sweet tea? Oh, you're gonna be pissing.
Oh, you know it.
Be beer.
Yeah, I had a Sunjoy this morning.
If I didn't already know you were from the South, now I know you're from the South for sure.
Why doesn't Chick-fil-A call it sweet tea? Why they're so special? I go, can I have an Arnold Palmer? He's like, is it Sunjoy? Yeah, whatever.
Because it's Chick-fil-A, they've got to be different.
Right. It's our own blend. Mm-hmm.
It's our own blend. It's called the Sunday Sweet.
Yeah. Bro, it's tea and lemonade. You ain't special.
Right.
Good
luck, guys.
No, you.
No bad positioning this time.
Still there. Who's still here?
Left side. Clear left.
Pass rigs.
Mic off. Mic feedback on.
Start. I think my audio's glitched. I just keep hearing sand fall out of my car.
Maybe the Jeffrey setup is better. You got more grip on the start.
I actually completely changed his setup.
Yeah, mine is pretty slidey in the S's, so it does not like what we had to do.
Yeah, you were gone when I went through and actually looked at the setup. He had the roll bars at 2-1, which I did not like.
I've never even driven this car with roll bars. I'm keeping it that way.
Yeah, it already feels a lot nicer. I mean, part of it could just be because I'm used to that. Like, that's how I've always driven it.
Yeah, but if you want roll bar, I'd run 1-0.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop the pressures a bunch. I think I just had a good start too. Definitely a better start than I was expecting.
Yeah, the outside seemed to prevail with this car. I wasn't expecting that. you hit the spike strips.
A massive start. Straight through Pat and Roby.
Jerk.
Pat slipping.
I'm not great at starts, but I'm also just overly cautious.
Being chased by you again.
Right side,
Like
clear right.
Oh, I know where I should him along.
Oh, I tried to push that braking zone.
Be careful on turn 1, it's janky.
Yeah.
This car does not have the downforce for it.
Yeah, I'm realizing that.
So weird not shifting like at all through the S's.
Right?
One downshift.
I'm saying fourth the whole time.
Yeah, I stayed fourth the whole time.
I like the torque.
No! After the SS. Watch out!
I just saw Frederickson coming in like, oh Jesus, I let off the brake.
Yeah, a little hot there.
You scared me.
I scared myself a little bit.
I was like, I'm in danger.
I'm pretty sure I have driven this exact car track combo in iRacing at some point.
I didn't realize. Wait, no, we talked about this. I'd forgotten that the M2 is
Yeah, it's how you get out of D class.
No, how you get out of D class is Ferrari challenge.
Don't drive Ferrari challenge. Would it skip Arbor D or C?
And again.
Gotta hit the brakes into there.
Yeah. Thank God for a runoff.
Needs to be gravel.
Pack is staying nice and tight this race.
For now.
I'm just trying to catch up to Pat. I'm unable to.
Your last lap time was
I'm stuck where I'm at.
1:16.
Yeah, well, I just beat my quali time by half a second. Come on, coach.
Well done, Brian. This is terrific. Exactly what we
That
came here
happens
for.
a lot in
15
races.
minutes
You know, you
left,
start
that's 15
pushing,
minutes.
and you got fast people ahead of you. Try to catch them.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the setup changes are more suited to my driving style.
That will definitely help.
How coach had it.
I got coach on my tail. See what happens.
Yeah, tell him he's washed.
You hear that?
Yeah, I thought the car was like, oh, good, the car's just steering really good right now. No, it was trying to kill me.
No, I'm drifting everywhere.
No, that was the first experience of me drifting and me not thinking I was drifting.
I'm watching you here, Craig. I'm not gonna kill you.
On your left. Clear left.
I'm pretty sure
No.
Steve
Be
just called
distracted. Defend your
Robbie
position.
Rubio.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, coach, the crew chief called Cran,
clear.
Dan
Back to
Cran,
green flag.
Rambam or Rambam or something.
Crew chief is able to say Riggs, and I'm pretty sure that's just because of Scott Riggs. If anybody remembers
Crew
Scott.
chief is having too many beers.
Watch a lot of lethal.
I don't
I
know.
didn't think mine would be that hard.
You just
I
call
don't
me
even
fella.
I don't even have a crew chief talking to me.
I
Just
stopped
lonely in
using
here.
crew chief ages ago. It just got to be too much.
I know it was too much.
It was just too much chatter, too much. It didn't help me at all. I wasn't getting any what I felt like useful information out of having crew chief.
Oh, I have it on for immersion for when I'm either not talking with people or if I'm running like vintage races.
Makes you feel not lonely.
That's fair.
Yeah. That makes
You don't have to be lonely. Rewatt in the team.
And you can change the amount that it talks to you and all that shit too.
Yeah.
And you update it and all that stuff.
I did enjoy it when I was I did a couple
alive, bitches.
single player like VR races, and it was
Hold your line.
It was great during that.
Sector 2 is
Everybody drifting.
Look at this battle.
Yeah, it's definitely much more suited to like modded gameplay or race room or something.
Yeah.
Anderson's got his shoulders out right now.
I'm just no grip.
Use third to the S's, fourth gets into a bad power torque combination.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, well, this car is like a torque table because it's a BMW engine. So it's more about the ratio of power to torque than really driving at any RPM.
It felt fine last lap and going through it in fourth. I think I got through one of the turns really poorly.
Yep, let's drive it on the limit.
Still the S55, right?
What?
The S55, is that what's in this one?
I don't know, honestly.
This is the previous gen?
Yeah, I don't know the current BMW engines. I remember
the current one is
the 90s.
The ugly one.
Yeah,
I mean, the brand new one.
Yeah, this engine is a silencer, right?
Right?
Even in real life, they're not loud unless you go crazy with the exhaust, the Krapovich or something. That's like pops
The
the back,
M4
but
GT3 is so quiet in person. It's like depressing. Like I think it's like 75 dB. Quietest race car I think I'll ever hear.
Anderson with 18 seconds of damage is just still leading.
You're now in the lead.
I wonder if it
not enough to
gave
stop.
him speed.
You know what engine we need in this car? The VR6.
Oh my god, no.
Yes.
No.
It's gonna sound so bad.
I get a 12 valve VR6, man.
Just go to every German car meetup. It's just a bunch of VR6 straight pipe crab exhaust noises.
10 minutes remaining.
It's
10
great
minutes.
videos of that.
This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. Okay, Brian, we're at the halfway point.
That's what I grew up. That was my second car, was a 95 GTI VR6.
Nice.
I blew that motor after I did cams on it.
You did cams on it?
I cammed it, and I didn't torque down the intermediate shaft sprocket.
Well, you gotta learn on something.
Yeah.
On your left.
I was on my way
we both missed the fucking corner.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
Hit the brakes into the fast corners,
This fucker's
please.
trying to distract you. Don't let him.
No, like me and Mullen, we both outbroke ourselves and neither one of us killed each other, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Safety.
You have plenty of opportunities in this next race.
We have plenty of opportunities next lap. What do you mean?
Yeah, we can go this whole race without anybody hitting the wall. I can't really say that in Bathurst.
Bathurst is going to be a fucking disaster.
I mean, Anderson hit it on the
At least the cars are small, so we can fit through.
No, I lost the car.
So we did do
Hold your line.
a weekend
You're in the
sprint
middle.
race
Clear right.
in these
Clear all round.
Bathurst, like
Your rear brakes are cold, mate.
4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. They are a lot of fun at the track, and honestly not as scary. But it might be a little bit different. It might. I mean, yeah.
He's a
they're not
little
very
too
fast.
quick for that track, in my opinion.
But we'll see if it feels going up the mountain feels a little bit scary.
That low wing is really coming into play here.
That lap was out. 220.
Well, an extra half a kilometer an hour that you get.
Bad luck, Brian.
That's the
Don't let him
difference.
get
It
away.
all adds up.
Theoretically, but it's more about balance than it is about downforce reduction. It's not something quick enough for that.
I'm guessing everybody else is running 4 wings, so that's what the aggressive puts on.
I run
2.
3 or 2 a lot of the time.
I
now 3 with a high rear at 136 millimeters.
Oh, I have high speed, low drag.
Yeah, I mean, you spend so much time flat here. It theoretically is going to benefit you.
I haven't been in front of somebody in a while, so I have to remember where to brake.
Just go by feel.
Yeah, but when I see you come like launching up towards me, it scares me because like, oh crap, I braked too early.
Car right. Clear right.
Suck at that chicane, that hairpin turn.
Oh shit, Jeffries is up here now.
Never been good at taking the hairpin.
You have to compromise with the corner before. You have to lift a little bit to get a good line, and then you got to late apex it while using the banking.
That's like too many things to do.
And also, you want to make sure you don't accelerate out too far.
All I heard was take it differently each time.
yeah, do that.
I
just try to focus. I get the entry right, but then the exit poops or something.
I just heard skill issue.
It's hard to
100%.
Okay, Brian. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Oh!
You have the, I think, second ever race that I did with SRA, or league race, I should say, that I did with SRA was here. And I had Fazley coaching me a little bit, and he was talking to me, like showing me a replay of my entry
now
compared to his and the hairpin.
10 minutes of fuel
This is
remaining.
fucking magic.
That lap
I don't
was a 220.
get it.
4.
But thank you for trying.
80% of it is under braking. That's what the speed is.
Well, those 2 track cuts are really looking scary now.
You sure that last one was
If you think braking this is hard with rev matching and using your right foot and moving over and doing the pedal dance, that makes it hard to be consistent.
Oh no, like if you would have saw what just happened, I just locked up and went straight on into the chicane.
Are you running no ABS?
Again?
5 minutes to go. This is good. Be on the podium if we can keep it together.
So you are running
the brake temperatures are fine, mate. The gap to Jefferson.
I didn't learn my lesson
now.
okay?
0.9.
I thought ABS is just engine braking in this car. Or that might just be GT3s.
Well, I also drive this car a lot differently than anybody else that I've noticed. With how we downshift and how we upshift, I do it completely different than anybody else that I've watched drive.
Do you short shift?
A lot.
It's got the torque for it. You can.
That's been like my little secret testing is like short shifting, and for some reason for me it feels faster. I don't know if it is though.
I was just trying it down a straight. It was a few hundredths quicker.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
But I'm used to short shifting just because of open wheel stuff you need to a lot of the time. But this car has no power, so I'm not sure if it's the best idea.
Golly.
New fastest lap for
Drifts where I didn't expect.
219.78. That lap time was 220.53.
Shut up, crew chief.
Was that 2 laps to go? Races here are always quick.
Probably.
Why am I?
Nope. Nope.
Come on.
Yeah, that's really rude.
Yeah.
Now I'm drifting every corner. I'm in drift mode. You know, when you're trying too hard and you just overdo everything, basically. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't want. Once you get the wheels sliding, they never want to stop. Usually.
Trying to get away from Jeffries because he's coming.
Takes restraint to clamp down on that.
It's like you get into a bad rhythm, just overdoing it.
Yep.
Oh, I almost experienced death.
Left 2 minutes.
And somehow I'm still green. Not the slide, somehow it went faster.
Best thing you can do is try and remove your emotions when entering the race and keep it that way. Otherwise, you'll drive naturally more aggressive or not aggressive enough.
Oh!
That should be a cut warning.
You have to come back. You have to give me position for me.
That's a new fastest lap for break. 219.74. All right, Brian.
Is that
that's good consistency.
self-enforcing driving standards?
Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
In my league. Angry Stewart noises. Have you ever given a position back and still got a race ban anyway?
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Happened to me once at Zolder with a league that's gone.
Maybe
that's why they're gone.
It was very toxic. I only ran 2 races with them.
It's like the, believe it or not, straight to jail.
Basically.
Give a position back, straight to jail.
Yeah, it was like a 50-car race at Zolder. Of course, there's going to be like contact and like aggression.
Were any of them Brazilian?
Yeah, Brazil style. I want to be Senna style. Now that's racing standards.
Not racist. It's just kind of their nature. They are really nationalistic.
Really aggressive.
No, different countries and regions have their own driving standards.
Brazil's is their space car.
Even in Europe, you can see it. Like Iberians, Germans, and Italians drive all quite different.
Oh, Italians are more. And then I'm from Eastern Europe, which is there is no standards. So
I could have made this race on 20 liters.
Survive is the standard.
You basically have to like move over every time you see 18-wheeler coming your way, make sure you have room to go into the ditch because someone's gonna pass it and they're gonna flash you. Basically, get the fuck out of the way. I'm passing.
My only knowledge for that
with the SUV like an X5 or X7, you're in your little Peugeot, like, okay, I guess I'll go in the ditch
On your
instead of
left.
dying.
Clear left.
What was that?
Yellow flag.
That Jeffries just yeeting it?
Uh-oh.
You're clear. Incident clear.
That was Jeffries.
Together into the
Yeah, that was Jeffries.
Well done, Brian.
I don't know if
Great
it's livery,
drive.
but
That's a
Let's
podium.
go.
Either Anderson or Jeffries. Yeah, so you're still up there. So
On your right.
good work.
Clear right.
Have revenge.
Go right.
Here's everybody.
The Ritz.
Good driving, Dan.
Yeah, good match. It was fun.
Yep.
My eyes are hurting.
I was lucky I got you off the
My
start.
eyes hurt. My bones hurt. My everything is down.
I love chasing though. It's a lot of fun, especially with the slower cars.
Well, don't watch that turn where we all try to go 3 wide to T1. Was that lap 4, I think? Yeah, it was lap 4. I'm gonna watch this because I tried to make it 3 wide and I backed out at the last second.
3 minutes.